Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl right here, the Shauna Chronicles, back in the tube with y'all here about to fill your cup so you can be sipping on some more tea. Okay, so hey, this is my first hair video. I'm so excited and I welcome you to this journey, to this video because I haven't done one before. However, no hesitation, I'm gonna jump into this. This is 2 weeks unwashed. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. The inside story. So my husband actually retwists my locks. Girl, that's right, he does. And so I'm going to share this intimate moment with you guys, how my husband retwists my locks to keep your girl looking so lumptious and fly like she does, and just give you guys some tips and tricks. Now, I'm not going to be sharing everything, but I do encourage you to comment and ask me all the questions because trust me, I've been through the game. I've been through the fire. I've been through the storm. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm not an amateur on here with 3-inch locks, you know, talking about, you know, what to do and trying to tell y'all what to do. I know. I've been there. So, let's do it. Okay, everybody, so here is my handsome, lumptuous hubby, and he's gonna hook your girl up because she's on the wild side, but this is what I look like, if you guys can see. This is what my wash looks like. And I'm gonna give you a visual of what my hair looks, how long my hair is. Without being disrespectful, but this is how long my hair is. Okay, okay. So definitely when I twist it up and I braid it up, there will be some shrinkage because that's just what our hair does. Okay, so let's do this. Hey y'all. So my hubby's getting ready to get your girl right. So I wanted to let you know that he's going to be using the palm roll method. Some people say go counterclockwise, blah, 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 whatever. Whichever direction you started with, stick to it. If you switch it up on accident, it doesn't matter. You'll be okay. It's not a deal breaker, okay? I won't share with you what I'm putting in my hair because she got something up her sleeve, but I will fill you in sooner or later. Let's get to it. Let's start off with the don'ts, okay? So don't put these leave-in conditioners in your hair. Don't put these cream-based products in your hair. Don't put gel in your hair. Well, let me not say don't use gel at all because I do use gel for the front portion of my hair just for a nice sleek finish look, you know. But I don't use it for the rest of my hair. The reason being is when you use those products, when it dries up, it flakes, and it just when different lint and dirt from the air, skin from your scalp, and everything else interacts with your hair, all that gets caped up in there and gets locked into your hair, and that's just disgusting and uncalled for. So don't do it. Trust me, I've been there, I've done it. I stopped a long time ago going into the hair shops, you know, going through all these lock products that's supposed to help you lock your hair. I've used beeswax, I've used the Jamaican gel or whatever it's called, I don't even know. I've used, I'm not gonna put nobody under the bus, but I've used so many different products. And I'm telling you, trust me, I'm years into this, nothing works better than oil or some type of oil-based something, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing right now, just to fill you guys in, as my hubby is twisting my hair, I'm actually, what I do from my retwist is I go ahead and put my hair in a protective style. And I put it in a protective style in a way where I can rock it that way for a couple of days or a week or so, whatever's going on, and be looking cute and fly, but still I'm obtaining hydration, I'm obtaining all that good in my locks. And it just, I'm telling you right now, in my experience, it's been proven to me multiple times over and over again that when I braid my hair up with locks and from prior before without locks, my hair grows faster. And I think the reason being is just it's less exposure to the elements, and it keeps your hair moisturized for a longer period. That's a little tip for you. Another don't is stop tying your hair up so tight. People are so eager, can't wait to put a ponytail up. Man, girl, bye. Like, and guys, you don't need to, you can wear a ponytail, don't get me wrong, but don't just have it so tight that your whole forehead is now in the middle of your head. Like, that's unnecessary. And it's just damaging your hair. The more tension on your hair, the more damage you do to it. And also, speaking of tension, is don't have anybody twisting or you yourself twist your hair so tight. Some people twist their hair so tight that, you know, it even like kind of springs back to your scalp and like kind of curls up. That's too much, you guys. You don't, it doesn't take all that. It doesn't make sense. If you just think about it, if you pull your hair so tight, okay, try it. Just pull out a piece of your hair. I know this sounds funny, but pull a piece of your hair out, and when it's all springy, you know, it's all springy and flexible and everything, and then just go ahead and stretch it really tight before its breaking point, and then pull it back together. It's lost its curl. It's dead. You killed it. Like, you know, you utterly destroyed it. So just think about your whole head like that. Like, don't twist your hair so tight to where it does you no good. Like, it does you no good, because then you're pulling it so tight that it remains in a straightened condition. You know what I mean? I don't know how to express that. I need some locticians on here. Y'all go ahead and put the comments down there and help your girl out for all the verbiage and everything, okay? Another thing, so one thing I want to share with you guys is different hair types lock at different times. So when you're going through your lock phase, don't get so impatient, like, I want to be locked, what can I do to lock? Calm down, like, please, calm down. The best thing to do is forget about it. Go in protective styles. I'm like, literally go for about 6 months, you know, go and just do protective styles, like wrapping your hair, keeping it braided some type of way, so that you can get your foundation solid, you know. So you want to have a good foundation to start off with. So you want to have strong, healthy hair, moisturized hair when you start. Now, whether you are a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 13C hair texture, your journey will be different. You're going to lock at different times. But here's a little something for you guys, a little tip. A lot of you guys don't understand when you are on the verge of locking or in the process of locking and you don't even know it because you're just so impatient. But I get babies all the time. Like, here's a baby right here. This is about 3-4 months old. I got, you know, here's some more. I got one starting here. Okay. Now, when it begins to lock, you'll get like a little ball at the tip of your lock. That's your hair starting to lock. So stop pulling those balls off. Stop pulling the balls off. Never mind. Sorry, I've been in the field too long. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, stop stop detaching those balls. There's no good way to say it. But yeah, stop pulling them things off because you're messing up your journey. Keep them balls there. It's starting to form its lock. I don't know how to say it, but that ball is the beginning stage of your lock. That ball is your friend. You should be so happy. Another thing that's going to let you know that you're locking is you'll get some like little hard, you'll start feeling little hard clumps. Like your hair will be frizzy, soft and squishy, but you'll feel like little hard clumps here and there. And you're like, what is that? And then you get curious, like, oh, and you start picking it apart. And then guess what? You just ruined your lock. Now you got to start over again. What are you doing? Leave your hair alone. That is your lock forming, you guys. Another thing about when you're starting your locks, stop twisting it all the time. You think, oh, I got to twist. Oh, day before yesterday, I twisted. Okay, it's time to do it again. You know, stop twisting your hair. I see people just in their hair, just, especially guys, just in their hair, just twisting. Stop twisting your hair. That's why it's not locking, because you're putting all that tension on your hair, and it's like there's no more spring because you didn't, you know, you didn't stretched it out and just killed it. You just ruined it. Just stop, you guys. My gosh. Whew. Another thing is let me see what I was gonna say. People starting with 2-strand twist, or like what's the best? Two-strand twist, coral, or whatever. This is no offense to nobody out there, but I can't stand 2-strand twist. I think it's so ugly, generic. Sorry, you guys. I love you. I really, really do. But I just don't like it personally. I just think it looks sloppy and messy, because then you have like this 2-strand twist going on, and you see what it's supposed to be doing or supposed to look like, all clean and everything, all this free. It's just, I don't like it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm entitled to my own opinion. I don't like it. I've tried 2-strand twist. I hated it. And it broke my hair off. I went to a loctician to question her about, you know, how to retwist my hair, how to get my hair to grow long and fast, and all the questions that you guys have. And so she took 2 locks, and I had some new growth and some stuff at the time, and so she took one lock that had kind of came apart or whatever, for whatever reason, and she 2-strand twisted it. And I didn't know at the time, but I was just like, oh, okay, cool. But then later on, what happened to that 2-strand twist, it became into a split head. I don't know what the terminology is, but basically it was supposedly one lock, but then it got 2 heads. And the reason being, like, as that piece of hair or section of hair started to lock up with the 2-strand twist, the twist itself are twisted. You understand what I'm saying? So the twist, the two twisties or 2 strands are twisted. And so when you twist those 2 strands together, it doesn't get a chance to lock, but instead it just comes together like this. And it attaches to each other because all the frizz and everything, but you could easily pull it apart. And I think somewhere along between washing and just whatever, it started to untwist. And so I got one of those, you know, split head locks. And I was so upset, because nobody wants that. It's so ugly. It doesn't make sense. But she also took another lock that just seemed like it wouldn't catch to lock, and it just had like this much of new growth. was because I just kept twisting it and twisting it. I didn't know any better. Just kept twisting and twisting. My hands were always in my head. Keep your hands out of your head, you guys. And so what she did was she took one of those like crochet needles or whatever you guys call it, and she like crocheted or, you know, interweaved or whatever. She just intertwined my lock until it was all the way down to my scalp. And again, I didn't know any better. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Everything was tight. You know, it looked fresh and everything. But after a few weeks and a couple of months, I noticed that as my new growth came about, that portion, that little section that she had like sewed up or whatever however to call it, it was just like rock hard. And just, I was so mad, and it was just, I hated it. Don't do that. Don't do that. A, you'll never be able to comb your locks out if you chose. You would have to shave your head. And B, guess what? That lock actually broke off. Yes. So where she had tightened it and, you know, sewed it or whatever, as it grew, it broke off in that section because it just got, my hair got, it just matted up so tight, and it got like rock hard to where it, you know, just broke. It just got brittle and it just broke off. And I'm like, no, so we're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. So another thing people get worried about is what's called the ugly stage. Well, thanks to my aunt, bless her heart. By the way, my two aunts and my mom are all locked, and that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. So the ugly stage. I was fearful of the ugly stage myself, and I guess I went through it to a certain extent. When my ugly stage approached, and that's like the first the first 3 months of you being locked. It's just like, when I got my hair twisted, just backtrack real quick. When I got my hair twisted for the day I got it twisted, for one thing, I never cut my hair when I started my locks. A lot of people say, oh, you gotta cut your hair. I was like, no, it just never made sense, because if other ethnicities can lock up their hair at their length, why do I cut my hair when I have more coarser hair? Anyway, you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so when I approached the ugly stage, I called my aunt up because I didn't know like what to do, like how to style it. I was frustrated. And because when I got my locks twisted that day, the day I got my locks twisted, I was so upset. I literally cried. Like, I spent this money, I think it was like $100 or something, for this lady. She had long, beautiful, lumptuous locks. I was just like, when I saw her, shout out to Shannon. I went home, and when I saw my head, I was just like what? This is not it. This is not it. Because I think a lot of people may experience the same thing. Let me know if you felt the same thing. I thought like, oh my God, I'm going to this loctician. She has these beautiful, long, gorgeous locks, and I thought I was just gonna hop out the chair and just be like her. Well, that was a dream. And I hated it. I was so upset because it wasn't what I expected, and I didn't understand that this does not happen overnight. So getting back to my aunt, I reached out to her, and I'm like, what do I do? Da 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 da. You know, I don't know what to do with it. And she broke it down so beautifully. I wish I could just have her on here to share with y'all. But basically what she told me, and she was just like, honey, this is a journey, and your hair is your wisdom. It's a part of your wisdom. It's a part of your growth. It will tell you everything. It will tell you your emotions. It will tell you if you're sad, if you're upset, if you're happy, if you're depressed, whatever. Your hair will tell it all. And so you have to love it. It's also a teacher and a guidance. The things that she was expressing to me is I had to learn how to embrace and love myself. It wasn't about my hair, but it was about what was within, and whatever's within, it will reflect outwardly, and especially through my hair. So if I'm running around sad and moping and upset and frustrated and wanting my hair to lock overnight and everything, and it wasn't gonna work, because my hair was gonna tell, and it did. But after that conversation with my aunt, I'll never forget that day. I did some self-evaluating, and I started embracing my hair for what it was. Frizzy, just everywhere, untamed. It was here, and there. You know what I'm saying? And then so I looked at my girl, Lauren Hill. Hey girl, please, Lauren, I love you. Oh my goodness. I am your biggest fan. You are my sister. You're like, you're all of it, okay? But so being that I'm so obsessed with Lauren Hill, and it hit me like, oh my God, Lauren, she's running around, her hair is not organized, you know, it's not twisted down and just structured and so perfect. She is just like, she's gorgeous, and her hair is gorgeous. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can totally, my hair looks like Lauren's album. Like, yes, like that's what's up. And that just pushed me over the edge with my embracing myself and in my beauty from within. And it helped me with my boldness. And once I embraced my hair, and I embraced myself, and that I was beautiful, and that, you know, blah, 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 beauty starts from within, blah, 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 blah. Girl, let me tell you, my hair started just blossoming, even with it standing up here and shooting over there and just doing its thing. Girl, when I put all, man, all I would do is just fix my little edges a little bit, put on some shades, and, you know, cute little fit. You know how I do. Go shop LeyuDesignsli.com. LeyuDesigns.com. That's LEYU Designs.com. I put on a cute little fit and I got so many compliments. I got so many compliments during that stage. And so it was just like, ugly stage for what? Like, that's a myth. And y'all can just go ahead and throw that out the window. Okay? Let me see, what else do I got to talk to y'all about? Let me help y'all out. Let me just go ahead and get rid of something real quick and get something off my chest. Stop listening to these people talking about don't wash your hair. What's your problem? Who doesn't wash their hair? Now, I mean, I don't care if you are in your beginning stages and they said don't wash your hair for 6 months. The devil is a lie, okay? You don't gotta be running around here sweating. You got dead skin, and sweat and goop and dust and lint and all like that. And you walking around with a dirty head and itching and uncomfortable and patting, and people think something wrong with you. No. Wash your hair. Okay? Okay. I'm serious, because I did not wash my hair for about the first 3 months. Truth. Because I was told to. But let me tell you something. It doesn't make sense. There's ways you can wash your hair. And I don't know, I can show you, I can do another video, y'all can look at somebody else or leave some comments down there and just shout out to everybody in the comments suggestions how to wash your hair when you start your locks. Because you can use a towel, you know, and just scrub your scalp. which you can use. What I use many times is I use little hair net. You know the hair nets from the school cafeteria ladies be wearing? Yeah. So I'll go get me one of them hair nets and put it on, and I would just wash my hair very gently and then wash it, wash the soap out or whatever. And let me tell you, your hair forms a memory. It forms a memory. It'll go right back to home base, okay? All you gotta literally do, and because I learned this from experience, trust me, I know. All you gotta do is just take those individual locks and palm roll it back up and just here and there, and you're back in the game, okay? And guess what? Here's another tip for you guys. Your hair loves water. Your hair loves to be clean. That's how it grows, and that's how you get fast growth. And here's a super smack tip in your face is it helps your hair lock faster. So if you want to get on that journey and get some long locks like this, you need to wash your hair. You need to be using that spray bottle or whatever you guys do and spray your hair. Water is good. You know why? Because it resets your hair. All you colored folks, or all you people who have textured hair, even white people, Asian and Hispanic, whoever, we all know that water resets your hair to its natural state, or it makes your hair. Some people, it makes your hair frizzy. Whatever, water brings some type of action. So when you spray your hair in the beginning of your lock journey, and you're spraying your hair with water, or spritzing it, whatever, your hair resets and wants to tighten and re-coral up. And the more tightening and coralling and jumbling up, the better, the faster you get locked. Ta-da! Just go, everybody knows. You go flat iron your hair right now. Go flat iron your hair. And just do some more damage and kill your hair like you've been doing. No, please don't do it. But if you don't believe me, take a flat iron to your hair. Flatten your hair. Boom, now it's straight. How do you get that hair back to its springy, coarse state? You add water. Bam, you're back in the game. Duh. I can't believe y'all ain't figured that out yet. But that's what your girl is here for. She helps it. She helps. That's my ministry. I'm here to serve. So I do get the question all the time, who does your hair? Who does your hair? Well, now you guys know. My hubby boo does my hair. And he is the best, no joke. Now I'm not saying it because he's my husband. I don't care. I tell it like it is. But I've not had anybody do a better job in my hair, not even my own self, than he does. And that just contributed to love, y'all. Black love is beautiful. So ever since we've been married, he's been hooking your girl up and keeping her oh so extra fly, and I do thank him. Because, and I don't know what it is, maybe because he cares for me. You care for me? Or what, but no one does my hair better than he does. And yeah, seriously. And I just, how did he start doing or how did he learn how to do it? I showed him one time, and that was that. Ooh, we gotta watch that, set the tone. You see that? I showed my husband one time how to do my hair, and it took off from there. It started because he would watch me do my hair all the time, and you know, he would see how my arms was tired, my shoulders and everything. And let's not, well, to add to it, I was also pregnant, and yeah, so at that time I was pregnant with our son, and it was just, y'all know how it is when you're with child, it's the struggle. But I was just so tired, you know what I mean? And morning sickness was real, and he just stepped right in. I'm so happy for him. So y'all ladies, grab your boo, sit his butt down, be like, look, come here and love on me real quick. And I'm sure that most guys wouldn't mind doing your hair. And, you know, I think a lot of you guys will be so much happier once you just get your impatient self together and just stop thinking so much. It's just stop thinking so much. That's why you guys are going crazy, because you're just putting too much thought. It's called natural for a reason. Just let it do its thing. Be natural. Just be natural. Woo! So hey you guys, my hubby is finished. Sorry, my phone died, but this is what she looks like. Isn't it fabulous? You just go like this and get your little edges right and just get whipped. Great. You can see the back. I'll turn around for you.
Mama, you're Pink Power Ranger.
Oh, I'm the Pink Power Ranger?
Yeah.
All right, baby.
No,
So.
now I'm a Red Power Ranger.
Oh, okay. So, hey, you guys, I want you to subscribe, do all what you got to do. Let me know what's up. Comment below. Let me know for, like, if you want a particular video or you got some questions. I will do all my best to try to answer all of your questions. But whatever particular video or inside suggestion. Yes, Power Ranger not owed.
But Power Ranger got a monster.
You got a monster? Oh, we gotta go. We got a monster. I'll get back to you guys. I gotta handle this monster back here. And let me know how you feel. Oh, I need you to get this shirt. Go to my store, LeyuDesignsli.com. Follow me, Leyu_designs.
Mama, you gotta say Baba.
Oh, we gotta say Baba. And follow my personal Instagram, because I know y'all want to be nosy, and that is Romans8_9. Holla. You ready?
Yeah, Mama. Yellow one.
I thought it was pink one.
Look. The yellow one is her friend, the red one. When in the blue one is her friend. And they were to fight the monsters.
Okay, well, let's get on it. Time is wasting. Okay. Go, go, Power Rangers!